Hello. How's everyone doing? All right, she's out. Do you like my shirt? Represent. Welcome to video 2. I did it. I made it to a second video. Woo! It's been a good week. So this is day 8, so I have the data for days 1 through 7 recorded on my spreadsheet. And let me tell you, I didn't realize how much I love spreadsheets. Like, I've done spreadsheets in the past, but never so detailed. And I just love seeing differences in days and what could add to what, and trying to figure out what's better for me, what's working, what's not working, or maybe it's just anomalies and I don't know anything. But it's really cool to see. I really enjoy spreadsheeting. Who else is like that? I had a pretty good day. One thing I wasn't told and I didn't really look up is that at the beginning of keto, you get massive headaches. And yes, I did. After the first day, for probably 2 to 3 days after that, I had pretty bad headaches, but they were doable. I just, pretended they weren't happening is what I usually do. After those first couple days, I just wasn't really hungry between meals. Like, I'd have my eggs and bacon for breakfast. Sometimes I add cheese now, which is good. And then I have my keto chow for lunch. I'll talk about those later. And then I'll have, this past week I've just been having chicken and vegetables, so broccoli or green beans with it. That's been my dinner. But after the first couple days, I haven't really been hungry enough to snack. The only times I've really snacked is because I just want a different taste in my mouth. But yeah, it's been very interesting. I'm used to having an afternoon snack. And actually, I made a video about it, so insert here. So it's 3:30 right now, Linda. And this is about the time where I go to the vending machine to get snacks, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm actually not hungry at all. I thought about going over to my snacks because it's just habit. And even though they're healthy snacks now, but I'm not hungry. So what's the point of eating them? I usually bring these containers with the keto snack mix from Costco in them. And I just, if I eat any, it's just because I want a different flavor in my mouth. It's not because I'm hungry, which is, very interesting. I'll just eat a little bit at a time, which I guess is good money-wise because I won't go through those snacks as frequent. So it'll be a long time until I need to buy new ones. So that's good news. I've also been doing a bunch of exercising this week, moderate, not a huge amount, but I've been on my spreadsheet keeping track of steps and calories burnt according to my Fitbit. And the types of exercises I'm doing I have a couple apps, like a yoga app and a fat burning workout app that I do. Those are kind of shorter. Those are less than 10 minutes unless you do them again. And then I do archery. I haven't done archery in a couple weeks because I'm down to only 5 arrows left from them getting caught into wood steps from where I'm shooting. And then the arrows can't come out unless you break them. So I need to get more arrows before I can continue, or I'll just use the last 5 until they're all out. I could do that too. So I'll probably do that. And I went for a walk as well. Insert clip of me walking. It's just a little windy, but pretty nice out. Isn't that right, Charlie? Perfect time to walk some dogs. Another super cool, and this is probably the favorite exercise I'm doing, and I've never done it before this last week. So I love it so far, and it is called dance cardio. But it's not just regular dance cardio, it's dance cardio to musicals. So if you're someone who loves musical theater and dancing, there's pages or channels on YouTube where they just do a dance cardio to a specific musical, and they'll teach you the choreography step by step, and you'll follow along and do it. And next thing you know, you're performing a minute-long dance break of Mary Poppins Step in Time. Which was the first one I did. So I can't remember the name of the person I have been following, but if you just look up, and the one that really killed me this week was Dance Cardio to Annie. So if you just look up Dance Cardio to Annie, you'll probably find it on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. My feet still hurt because there was a lot of jumping. I got some bruises on the bottom of my feet. That's why I didn't do any exercise yesterday. Just a walk, that's it. But yeah. For eating, I am using this, which I highly recommend. It's very good. It's another way to hold yourself accountable. It's a Carb Manager app. I think it's just called Carb Manager. And there's a lot of apps that, keep track of what your intake, but this is the one I'm using. And I can scan a barcode and it'll look up the item most of the time. There's some things it didn't know what it was, but most of the stuff it knows what it is and it'll just insert it. But this one, I really like it because it'll tell you for keto, is this a good choice? Are you eating something that's good? Which I really like because sometimes I'm unsure and I was like, well, I know it says only this amount of carbs, like it's only like 2 carbs, but is it really good for me? So I'll look it up on there and find out. And so it's really cool. With the Keto Chow this week, I tried all the samples. There was only 6. So I did it for the first 6 days. Actually, I skipped 1 day because I ordered 2 bags of 21 servings, but it told me they wouldn't come until Monday, and I'm filming this Saturday, and I only had enough to last me till Thursday. So I was like, ooh, I need a substitute. So I heard from someone about these, the Slim Fast, and I used to do Slim Fast a lot in high school, like for breakfast, and I think a lot has changed since then, since like 10 years ago, but yeah, this was pretty good. The day I drank this, I didn't have any cravings for food in the afternoon, so that's very good. And I only had this 1 day, and then I had my last, ended with the strawberry Keto Chow, and that was also really good. I wasn't disappointed in any of the flavors, to be honest. There were some I liked more, but that's just because I liked the taste more, but they were all really good. I was really surprised. But actually, this came a few days early. Instead of Monday, the salted caramel, this is one of the 2 I decided to have. Salted caramel, sorry, it's backwards. It came yesterday. So I made one and I'm gonna have it for lunch today. Yeah. One thing I noticed about this is when I was like immediately wanted to open it, and I know it comes with a scoop to do the right amount. So I was like, oh, where's the scoop? I got so much powder on me, like on my pants. I just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You're gonna get powder all over yourself if you're not careful. So I have that to look forward to. And the other one that I really, really enjoyed is the mocha. So I have the mocha one coming, hopefully by Monday. My plan is to do them every other day, the salted caramel and the mocha, and so I'm switching it up. So I'm not just having the same thing every day, which I know can be tiring. Speaking of having the same thing every day, that's what my dinner's been. But I'm gonna mix it up soon. Some friends and family have been sending me some recipes that I'm really excited for. I also found a website with a bunch of keto recipes, and I've already done, you remember when I researched dessert recipes? Yeah, so I already have made the keto frosty, and it was very good. I was very surprised. It was very good, because I'm told don't expect it to be that great, but I loved it, and I've had it twice in the last week. I am also counting my water, so I have a different app called, it just says Water Drink Reminder, which is not a great name for an app, but that's exactly what it does. It reminds you to drink water, and you just enter your weight, and it tells you how many fluid ounces you need every day. This thing is 24 fluid ounces, and I've been exceeding my limit every day. My cat just jumped on the table. I also noticed that I've been super dehydrated this week. That was something I wasn't expecting, but then again, I didn't look up beginning keto symptoms, so. But yeah, I've been going to the bathroom a lot because I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking more than I'm supposed to because Hopefully the dehydration simmers down a little going into the next few weeks because, I mean, I love water, I do, but I feel like I've been having a dry throat a lot, and as someone who loves to sing in the car, at home, sometimes at work, I just, I need to drink so much water, and I can't really sing much because I'm worried about hurting my voice because of not having enough hydration. Another thing I mentioned last week is that I got ketone testing strips, and I learned after the first couple days I was seeing no change, and then I asked Grandma when she used them, and she told me she used them, she was on the diet and used them last January, so over a year ago. And then I read on the bottle that after a couple months, they're expired. They don't work anymore. So I threw those out and I got myself a new bottle, and I've been using those, and I'm actually seeing the color change, which is nice. When I did the test strips on day 7, it said large amount of ketones. So yay! I'm in the large category and not the bad one. Well, I still am, but for ketones. Now that my whole week is out of the way, whole week, I mean, what I told you, let's get to what you really want to hear. How have I done this last week? I've done very well. I've lost weight every single day except for one, where I just gained 0.2 pounds. And yes, I weigh myself every morning, but that's because I'm very curious about the activities I do each day and how it affects weight loss, or how much I eat every day and how it affects weight loss. So, yeah. So after a week of good healthy choices and exercise, I can now tell you that I have lost, I feel like there should be a drum roll here, so I'm just gonna, 6 pounds, woo! I feel like that's good. I've heard from some people that you lose a lot in the first week, and that's the most you lose versus the other weeks. And then I've heard from others that you don't lose as much the first week and you lose more in the coming weeks. So either way, I'm happy. 6 pounds feels like a good amount. And when on my spreadsheet I'm doing, after every week, I'm doing an average. So like average steps, average calories burnt, average calories eaten, average water drunk. And so the average weight loss, so average pounds lost per day. This week I divided by 6 because the first day is n equals 0, so there's nothing to compare it to previously. So it's really the loss from day 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, you know. So 6 divided by 6, of course, is 1. So it's an average of 1 pound lost per day, which is pretty good in my book. If it continues that way, wow. But if not, I'm just going to look at the bright side. It's still very good. And you got to celebrate anything you got, really, to keep it up. Thank you all for watching. Maybe eventually I will attach my spreadsheet to the video so people can look at it in the numbers. But for now, I'm not gonna. Maybe when it's been a longer amount of time. But thank you for watching this week. I'm very excited. Ooh, I just got my notification to drink water, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah. I hope you all have a good rest of your day and week, and I'll see you next week. Bye!